representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, a good one in store here, between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're off and running in Las Vegas. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Coming out throwing is Williams. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Williams thrown again here on second down. Big strike here to Moore. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Chicago first down.
First down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now it's second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, here's Williams. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20. It jumps out at the 13. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
18-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. short side option here. He's running left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Genty from the gun. Escapes a defender. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Smith on 1st down. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 41-yard line.
So through 1 this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Now Smith taking off with it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
This is Genty on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Carlson's kick is good, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Steps up and he's running with it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. First down, Bears.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Bears in need of some points before the break. First down, ball at the 36. To throw, Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. To the air yet again, Williams. On target to Moore. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago first down.
Bears first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down, here's Swift. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 7, Raiders 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's White on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Now he takes it. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Gain of 15 yards.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's White on the return. Dukes out of one stop. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. From the gun, Smith. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Smith to the air now. Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the Raiders are readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick.
The Bears take over first and 10.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Staying grounded with Swift. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Williams set to pass. Fits it through the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chicago.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Williams. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
They'll come up first and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
First and goal, Chicago.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Manangai will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
14. Raiders 3.
has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still 10 to go, it's 2nd down now from the 26. Back to the air, it's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. This is Genty. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. They're set up at the 35 now. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. A draw now. This is Swift. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Williams from the gun. Stays upright. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's White on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders losing by 14. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 43. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only 1 timeout remaining to stop it. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With a win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only one field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.